Hi friends, and welcome back. I am so excited to be getting into my first holiday book review of the season. So, the first book that I have picked up and read for the holiday season is A Merry Little Meet Cute. Now, when I did my recent book haul, I went to my local Target and was on the hunt for some holiday books. They unfortunately did not have a lot in stock at all, so I placed an order online for some other books that I was looking for, and I figured that for holiday books, I would just go with what was available at my local library. This happened to be available at my local library. So here is a reminder to check your library because sometimes they can get some really good books fairly quickly. Like this one just came out in September and my library already had it and I was able to read and review it for you for the season. In my typical fashion, I did not know much about this book. All I know is that the cover was cute and it seemed fun and it was available, so I went for it. This book follows our main character, Bea Hobbs, who is a plus-size adult film star, and she decides that she wants a change of pace for her career. So she starts to look at movie roles and accidentally gets the main character role in a Christmas movie on the Hope Channel. Think Hallmark Channel. It is all things Christmas and very family oriented and just very different from the job that she is currently doing. So she's having a very hard time adjusting to this new set and new role. Bea's co-star in this Hope Channel Christmas movie is none other than boy band member Nolan Shaw, who is also in need of a little bit of career rehab after some very questionable moments were caught by the media and his reputation could use a little bit of damage control. Nolan supports his mom who deals with depression and bipolar disorder amongst some other things, and he also supports his younger sister. So it is really important for him that he prove to filmmakers and future employers that he is a worthy person of hiring. Like I said, he has really damaged his reputation, so this is his chance, kind of his last chance, to show people why they should still give him a chance to work for them. Bea and Nolan are trying to navigate these new situations and prove to themselves and the people around them that they can fit into these new and very different roles while just struggling with their old bad habits and characteristics that they have a hard time letting go of, and maybe they fall in love along the way. This book is set in Christmas Notch Village, Vermont, and is everything Christmassy that you are hoping for in this book. I mean, there is a horse named Whitney Houston, there is a bar named the Dirty Snowball, and there are so many other little elements of this book that will get you into that Christmas and holiday spirit that you're looking for. Something that I wanted to mention about this book was that it was actually longer than I was expecting. This book was over 400 pages, which isn't necessarily the longest book I've ever read, but I do feel like it is pretty long for a rom-com. Rom-coms are generally 300 to 350 pages. I don't feel like a lot of rom-coms cross over that 400 page mark, and this one was even over that. I want to say it was like 418, so it's not a bad thing. I just wanted to let you know that this is a pretty long one. And something else that I wanted to mention was that although the title is A Merry Little Meet Cute, there's nothing meet cute about this plot. So it's definitely got the merry, but there's no meet cute. It's pretty much just insta attraction. Now that you are a little more familiar with the book, let's discuss my thoughts on the book. So we will start with the things that I like. And of course, I'm just gonna go ahead and start with the things that we can see. So I just love the cover of this book. I really love the pink, I love the font. I love the snow. I just think that it is a super cute and fun cover, and that's pretty much why I picked it up. I just thought that it looked like a really fun book to read. Also, I really love the green page on the inside of the book once you get in here. Super cute font. I also want to say that somewhere I saw that under the dust sleeve that the cover looks pretty. I can't really tell because I have the library copy of it. Oh, okay, so I do see that the spine is super pretty, so would look great on a bookshelf. if you are interested in that, but I just love the way that this book looked. Next, there is a map. And if you have watched any of my other videos, you know how much I love a book with a map. I don't know what it is. I am such a sucker for books that have maps. I think that it just helps me feel like the book is more immersive. I just love that addition to books. So this one has it. We've got a map of the village with the bar, where their filming locations are. Everything is Christmas themed and it's just super fun. While this book is a silly and cute rom-com, the authors do touch on some topics that I think a lot of you will really enjoy. So for example, the authors do touch on unconventional home lives, sexism in the workplace, struggles that people with varying body sizes will face, and a lot of other things that I'm sure I'm forgetting. And I love that these topics were brought up, but that this was still a really fun and light read. Now that you know the things that I liked about this book, let's discuss some of my dislikes of this book. I unfortunately had a very hard time getting into this book. It took me over a week to read, which is unusual for me, and really it was because once I would start to read it, I would get pretty bored of the characters and of the plot and would kind of look for something else to do. I don't know if I would have finished this book, except that I wanted to be sure to read it entirely and give you guys a full review. Now, I am glad that I finished it, and it is a cute and fun read. It just took a really long time for me to get into, and I thought it was a little bit boring. But I can't say that that's everyone's experience because I have seen some really good reviews of this book. I just wanted to share my reading experience with you. If this book is on your list, I would definitely say to still give it a try because it is enjoyable. I just found it to be a little bit slow. For other dislikes of this book, I would have to say that it was actually the characters and the character development. I never really felt connected to the characters and just never really enjoyed the characters of this book. Even when I think about the supporting characters, there's no one that stuck out to me. And honestly, I found a lot of the characters and their experiences a little bit obnoxious in the way that they were written and just didn't really connect with any of them. Something else that I struggled with in this book was that the characters and their experiences felt very young adult, but it is an adult romance book. So it just felt like the characters and their experiences and the plot and its writing didn't really mesh well. This book to me was just kind of like fine. Nah, it was okay. I didn't love it. It does bring a lot of holiday spirit, but I just didn't really care for the characters or the writing or the plot. Now that you know the things that I liked and didn't like about this book, let's get into my final review. So for my final review of this book, I am going to give it 2.5 stars. That, I think, may be the lowest rating I have given a book ever, especially on my channel. And the reason for that is because I just didn't enjoy the characters, the writing, or the plot. Now, there were pieces of all of those elements that I did enjoy. I did like how festive it was. There were times when the characters were cute or funny, but overall, I just didn't really connect with this book. I was really looking for a cutesy, small town, meet cute book, and this did not deliver on that. Although I didn't love this book, I would definitely recommend it to someone who is looking for a holiday rom-com that delivers an abundance of Christmas spirit. If you have read this book, please let me know down in the comments what your thoughts were. I would love to know what other people are thinking about this book. Like I said, I have only seen good reviews about this book. It just didn't work for me. So I'm interested to know if any of you have read it and what your thoughts are. And if you have enjoyed this review and want to see some of my upcoming holiday book reviews, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of good holiday book reviews and recommendations coming for you. As always, I really appreciate your support and thank you so much for watching. I do have all of my usual links down below. I've got a link to my TikTok account where I post some other videos and daily reading updates. I also have my Goodreads down below where you can connect with me to see what I am currently reading and see my most up-to-date reviews. And of course, I have a link to Book of the Month Club where you can sign up at a discounted price if you are interested. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!